Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Ken, also known as MrKenDenis. So, in today's video, I have got a bunch of products. Now, this is just a random box that I put them in, but I've got a bunch of products here that I've recently finished up, and I thought I would share with you guys what they are. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys click on the subscribe button down below, and also that bell so you get notified when I have a new video up. I basically do a lot of beauty, hair, and makeup related videos, and I also vlog about my personal life. So without further ado, let's get into the video. If you guys don't know, I do get sent products every now and then from different companies, which makes it really hard for me to just kind of like stick to some products. So mainly you'll see skincare, hair products in this empties video. There are a few makeup bits that I have finished up, but that's because I really like them and I ended up just using them all up. Alright, makeup wise, so I've got this one from NYX. This is the NYX Dewy Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. This stuff is good. Would I say it's anything spectacular compared to any other makeup setting sprays out there? No, not really. It just does the job at, you know, melting the powder, making my makeup last a little bit longer. It does add that little bit of a dewy finish to the skin. Would I say it is the best one out there? Not really. I don't know. Like, I feel like setting sprays are very... I don't know. I feel like with setting sprays, I'm just very easy to please as long as it melts the powder and it doesn't make my makeup, like, melt off completely, then I'm good. Next item is this sponge from Real Techniques. This is the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. This is the original one. And as you guys can probably tell, I don't know if you guys can tell, it's got lots of gouges already just from the cleaning process. And so yeah, as you guys can see, there's just a lot of wear and tear just from cleaning it. And honestly, I've had this sponge for a good 8 months. You're supposed to, I don't know, is it 3 months that you're supposed to throw out a sponge? But you know me, I just switch around through all the different sponges that I have in my collection, so I can justify keeping it for that long. But yeah, I think it's time to say goodbye. Another product that I want to say goodbye to is the L'Oreal Lumi Magique Base Pure Light Primer. This product has been in my collection for a few years now, and it says that you're supposed to throw this out within 12 months. But again, because of my collection, I don't usually open and use these products that often. But because of its age, I think it's time to just say goodbye. Also, because I've recently just moved, I've just learned that, you know, you should not hoard things. Like, once you've tried them out and you know, use them to a certain degree, I think it's just justifiable to throw them out, because you're just going to end up breaking yourself out if you just keep holding on to these expired makeup, essentially. Daiso detergent for Puffin Sponge. Very sad. Very sad that this has gone. Like, I've pretty much used all my supplies of this, and I don't know if you guys know, but I think this has been discontinued in Australia and has been replaced with this product. Now, this is the Sponge and Brush Cleaner, also from Daiso, also $2.80 Australian dollars, and yeah, this is the equivalent of maybe half of this. Like, honestly, this stuff is so much better compared to this. This stuff is just a complete and utter disappointment. So yeah, if you guys would like to see my first impressions review comparing the two, I'll leave it down in the description box down below. I think in that video I did say that I would give that product a chance and that I really have no choice but to use it because it's like really inexpensive, but it was just so frustrating using it throughout that period of time. I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna use a bar of soap, and honestly a bar of soap works so much better compared to this, but not as good as this. Alright, let's move on to skincare products. Now, this product from L'Oreal, this is the Revitalift Laser x3. This is one of those moisturizers that are supposed to help tone and rejuvenate the skin. I think this had vitamin C in it or something like that. I'll leave information down in the comment box, description box down below for you guys. But yeah, it basically had 2 different serums in there, or moisturizers, that you kind of pump together and then mix them in your hand and apply it onto your skin. I do have to say that it was pretty good on my skin. Now, do note, I am 27 years old. I have very minimal fine lines, I suppose, compared to other people out there. Like, my forehead is like my main concern area, and like around the eyes. Obviously around the eyes is like something different, but around my forehead, that's when I tend to notice whether or not a moisturizer is really good, and I do find that this plumps up my skin. Now, when I say plumps up, it's not just hydrated. There's a difference, I feel, when your skin is hydrated and it's not showing the fine lines, and plump. Like, I've actually felt that my skin was quite plump with this. I think you're supposed to use this in the morning, but I ended up using this more as a night cream, and yeah, it worked really well. So that was given to me as a PR sample. Would I repurchase it? Maybe in the future when I feel that my skin really needs it, but at this point in time I don't think it needs it, but it is a good product. Okay, we have this one from Naturalist, the Intensive Skin Therapy Pawpaw Aloe Vera and Vitamin E Moisturising Lotion. This was pretty okay. It says it's light, quickly absorbed, nourishes, restores face and body. I don't honestly see the benefits on my skin. It was definitely moisturizing. I would say this is definitely a good one for the summer. Not so much during the winter. I think I use this up during the winter as more of like a top-up moisturizer because I tend to get like very dry elbows and knees, and I just kept reapplying other moisturizers and then this as a topper. Now this was sent to me as well. Would I repurchase it? I would say yes. Like for a summer moisturizer, it was pretty good. It was pretty light on the skin. Okay, next we'll move on to this facial cleanser from Neutratone. This is a company that I approached. I saw that they had a campaign for this product, Neutratone. I thought, yeah, why not? Let's give it a try. So it has glycolic acid, vitamin C, and aloe vera. Thought it would be a good product to try out. And honestly, this has been like one of the best. I mean, the best. Now, this product is absolutely amazing if you have, I would say, mild skin congestion. So if you guys have seen my older videos, my forehead and just around my cheeks, I always had like these little white heads and they were so annoying and I didn't really know what to do with it. This was before I started working at the skin clinic as well, so I had no idea how to treat it. And then I started using this and I started to notice my skin starting to get really smooth, and this was honestly the first product that got me hooked on glycolic acid and kind of made me go through this whole exploratory experience of trying different types of acids on my skin to get my skin quite clear, and I have to say it has worked really well. I've also used this on my body really well. I do suffer from horrible body acne, and that definitely helps. Now I think this is only available in America, unfortunately. If it were available here in Australia, I'd so totally grab it. It's so good, and I know there are other alternatives here in Australia, but I don't think the percentage is as high. I think this one has got, oh, I don't actually know how many percent, but this was pretty good. All right, next we're going to deodorant. Now this one is from Rexona Men. This is the Clinical Protection Antiperspirant Deodorant Sport Edition. Now this is the best. Now if you guys have not lived in Australia, you have no idea the heat here is just a whole nother thing. This is probably the only thing that works for me in terms of keeping that smell away and the sweat away. Now I have used other deodorants like roll-on, spray-on ones. They work really well at keeping the smell away, but I still get quite wet here, and it is quite embarrassing if I'm wearing a light colored shirt or I'm at work and wearing like those blue shirts that I normally wear and it's just like a huge sweat mark. That is just so embarrassing, so I started using this. Now the only thing with this is that it does kind of leave that white stain on like the shirts if you don't let it dry quicken. If you don't give it enough time to dry. I really need to eat some food. I'm getting quite but yeah, it's really good. Would I repurchase it? Definitely, yeah. All right, we're moving on to hair. All right, so dry shampoo. This one is from Loreal. This is the Elvive Extraordinary Clay Dry Shampoo. This dry shampoo was really good. I actually really enjoyed it. It's one of those dry shampoos that does not leave a white cast even if you pile on a lot of product. At least I never noticed it, and yeah, it was really nice. I do have to say it wasn't the best at keeping the oils at bay. I feel like with Batiste I could you know, get away without putting another layer of dry shampoo for another 2 days in my hair, whereas this one, it definitely just gave me 1 day. So I think that just really depends on whether or not you wash your hair on the, I don't know, every second day sort of like routine or not. But I definitely enjoyed this. Would I repurchase it? Only if there was a sale. Now that, yes, again, that was sent to me just because it is a little bit more expensive compared to Batiste. I think there's like a $2 or $3 price difference, which isn't that much if you think about it. But honestly, I don't really feel like I should be spending so much money on dry shampoo when it's just literally just soaking up the oils. It doesn't really nourish the scalp. We have got makeup remover towelettes. Now these ones are from Neutrogena, again sent to me. These are the night calming ones. You get 25 pre-moistened, it says here, pre-moistened towelettes. Was really good. I didn't really like the scent. I know the lavender was supposed to add like that calming effect. I honestly prefer the original one. I just don't really like lavender. I don't know, I just have that thing with lavender, but it was really good at removing my makeup. Not very good at removing lash glue. I think you know, I think you just need to use an oil-based remover to get rid of lash glue. That's just my opinion, but otherwise removing my makeup was pretty good. Like one towel was enough to remove an entire face of makeup, like even this, like that. It'd be fine. But again, I would not use that just as the only step in my makeup removal. I'd always use that as like a first step, and then I'll go ahead and use a facial cleanser. But would I repurchase that? Yes, but the original version. Now this is a new packet. I threw away the old ones. This is from Neutrogena again, sent again. I really like this. Like this was pretty good at just simply moisturizing your skin. So if you guys have had like a really, I suppose, like rough day and your skin's looking very dry, dehydrated, just slap this on. It works really well. This is sad. This is one of my favorite moisturizing sun creams. This is from Keeve. This is the Moisturising Day Cream SPF 30 Broad Spectrum. This stuff was the best thing I could use during the winter. So during the winter here in Melbourne, it gets quite cold, and I do have normal skin, but during the winter I do find that I get a little bit of a dry patch here, maybe around the nose, maybe around the mouth as well, and this was really good at just hydrating my skin and just giving me the SPF protection that I needed. I was not a big fan of the scent in the beginning. It's just very plain, honestly, very, very plain. So they don't even have a scent on this, in this one I should say, and yeah. After a while I got used to it, but it was just really good. It was just really nice on the skin and very hydrating. People would always compliment that my skin looked very glowy, very healthy when I use it, and honestly I think it's just because it's very moisturizing. So I'll finish off with these two hair dyes. So this one is the Revlon Dark Ash Blonde Colorsilk Beautiful Color. This is one of my go-to hair dyes if I'm just bleaching my hair once with a 30 volt just to lift my roots, and I pop this on and it just gives me this really nice dirty blonde color. I have to say my hair these days doesn't hold on to this color as much as it used to. I'm not really sure why, but yeah, this is a really good color. This is not the color I have in my hair at the moment, but it's still one of my favorites. Would I repurchase that? Yes, definitely. So for this hair color I decided to be a bit adventurous and try out a new hair color. Honestly, I was going for a lighter shade of blonde, but I was just getting so sick and tired of just the upkeep, and my hair is just getting brassier these days. I'm not sure why. Again, I think it's because I'm getting older. But yeah, I decided to pop this one on. So this one is from Garnier Nutrisse. This is 7N Natural Nude Dark Blonde. As you guys can see, my hair is not that color. So I bleached my hair once with a 30 vol for 40 minutes, just the roots, and popped this on using the exact same, using the developer and everything just in this box, and this is the color that's come out. So I would say maybe around the roots is very similar to this color. The ends are definitely more silvery, but that's because my hair is just very, very bleached. But I actually really enjoyed this color. It's very, very natural, I have to say, and it's definitely one of the colors that I was aiming for. This one's definitely got more of an ash tone, so this is something I would go for during the winter, but this is definitely more for sort of like the summery weather, because I feel like I want some warm tones in my hair. Alright guys, so there you guys go. Those are my current empties. I will not probably do another one of these for a couple of months because it just literally takes me that long to finish products, and yeah, I have to accumulate them. I feel like I need at least 5 or 10 products to just justify doing one of these videos. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed these videos. Don't forget to thumbs up the video if you guys enjoyed. Tell me down in the comment box down below what have you guys recently finished up, and I will see you guys in the next video. So if you guys don't want to miss out on any of the videos that I upload, make sure you guys subscribe, and hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.